fight is not just about myself. It's about them. It's about getting a victory for them to have their flag raised with the UFC title with gold next to their name.
And one thing I want to speak about to begin with, it's rather on a serious note. I know for you personally, over the last few months since October, it's been a very, very testing time for you, family members, loved ones back home. Um, how have you been managing to get through this? I mean, it's almost an impossible thing to try put into emotions, but if you can, try sum up how you've been feeling since October.
I mean, honestly, it's one of like the hardest years mentally, emotionally, because you wake up every single day and you're hoping that something will change, or you'll see a big headline of like it's over, it's free, this, but there's nothing, right? It's always another day of just looking at death, seeing things, and you're seeing the world starting to get numb to it. Because I'll post videos and I'll share things, and people are, oh, you guys are still sharing this, and it's like 9 months later, and yes, these kids are still dying. Yes, these people are still starving, and it breaks my heart because like we brought in families back from Gaza here, and like a 2-year-old kid here, and just seeing they're just normal kids, they're normal people there, and seeing how happy he is here, and why can't the kids over there have that same life? Why can't the families over there, the parents over there, the mothers over there have that same life? So it's one of the hardest things that I've had to deal with in my life, but it makes me keep pushing, right? It makes me train harder for them, because at the end of the day, this fight is not just about myself. It's about them. It's about getting a victory for them to have their flag raised with the UFC title with gold next to their name. So there's nobody that could ever erase them from history. There's nobody that could ever say that they don't exist, that they don't have a voice, and they're going to have a real champion on July 27th.
Yeah, that led me into my next question. I know in the grand scheme of things, obviously winning a world title wouldn't be um, winning a world title, obviously for yourself and for the nation of Palestine would be a massive thing. But so I suppose you're going into this fight hoping to like be like a beacon and a light of hope for them.
Yeah, because I mean, after every one of my fights, I'll get so many messages from people there. Even the families that we brought from Gaza here, like they were like afraid to ask me for a picture because they were like huge fans, and I'm looking at them like, I'm a fan of you guys. The fights that you had, the faith that you show, the resilience that you guys show, like to the strongest people in the world. And when I wake up sore or tired, and I think how soft I am, that I'm complaining about it or crying about it. When these people don't have a meal, they don't know if they're going to be alive by nighttime whenever they wake up in the daytime. And that's the real fight. This is not a fight for myself. It's just the hope in that those 25 minutes or in that small period of time that they could watch and cheer or think about something else, right? Distract them from something else. And for them to say that, I'm so proud that we have a champion. I'm so proud that we have somebody like you to have a voice and to raise our flag and to show the world that we do exist. And that's my biggest moment. That's a bigger thing for me than winning for my people or my family in Chicago. I'd rather win for the people in Palestine no matter what.